Right, yeah, there we go. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Impromptu stream. What, number 5? Probably something of that nature. I will have to mute the music in the mod when the game, so just give it a minute. Probably should have loaded it up beforehand, but hey. Impromptu is impromptu. Impromptu. So in the background image is really quite great. It is amazing seeing these images from the Second World War, but obviously like coloured. It just adds this sort of depth that you just never felt beforehand. Really, it just adds this. I don't know. It makes it real, really. I suppose you could say. Hey, doing that, Norbert. Good to have you, my friend. Don't know who we're going to be playing. I'm leaning towards France, perhaps. Maybe leaning towards France. Maybe Germany, but I always get my ass handed to me as Germany, really. How you doing there, Baron? Good to have you, my friend. Hello there, Alexander. Good to have you, my friend. Yeah, go Germany. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you just like seeing me again by asking it. Hey, doing there, Benedict? Hello, Richard. Good to have you, my friend. Let's gonna alter the music in a second. God damn, this game takes a while to load. I've not actually started the game. I had a patron, Mr. OCB, talk about BLeAcHACiD. I'm like, you know what? I've got nothing else to do. You don't need sleep there, Bearing. Go on. I didn't know Res. On every level. Except physical, the game has already crashed. Oh, France, you can surrender if you complain the British, indeed. I'd be interested if there was like a option for the Franco-British Union in BLeAcHACiD. That'd be intriguing. Like, imagine having calls on France as like the UK. That'd be really nice. Be really quite rewarding to like try and eliminate France as soon as possible, really. But good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay. Almost able to alter the options. There we go. Awesome. Let's turn that music off there. There we go. Now things actually sound great. So yes, I have never actually run this as of yet. First time playing like 10.33, I think the version is. Support France, that's all I need though. We'll go with France, I guess. I'm gonna keep normal, I guess. Oh, then again, no. We'll play hard. We'll play hard. I might as well learn how to suffer in perpetuity from the start, really. YouTube being YouTube, not updating how many people are watching. That's brilliant. There's between 0 and I don't know how many of you. Amazing. I did a Slytherin stream the other night, actually, and I couldn't get Twitch to actually show the chat, so that was rather intriguing. Now it's a little bit awkward. I had to use the browser on my phone, in fact. Okay. Right, so we do have a leader backstory, okay. Oh, is it 12? Okay, that's cool. Welcome all 12 of you. Almost as many as I need for disciples there, really. Ooh, Italy might have better weather, that's true. Okay, so it has been a while then. I wonder then, is this still... Let's see. I was trying to remember now. Wasn't there like... I remember there being like some sort of issue here when you tried to collect some sort of tech, but I can't recall exactly what it was then. Time for weird tank designs. The French had some really good tanks. I've actually ordered a book on the 1940s, well, obviously on the Blitzkrieg. Well, obviously in the war. Called The Lightning. Was it the Blitzkrieg Legend? That's it, the Blitzkrieg Legend. It's supposedly a very highly regarded book. I'm looking forward to actually reading it in the future, actually. Shouldn't be too far away. Okay, let's alter these settings here then. Don't have all data zoom in. Somebody is gonna have to remind me to regularly like autosave, like just save. Is there actually is there like a hotkey to save? Could somebody tell me if it is? That'd be handy. Okay, I'm not a big fan of the counters being so large. Is it that one I want? Yeah, there we go. I like to be able to see what's going on here a little bit more. Okay, then, so let's take a look then. So we do have... Oh, okay, yep. As I remember correctly, we do have 4, 5, 6 theatres, it looks like. So is that North Africa? Okay. Not too bad. Right, so we have colonial infantry over here, then light infantry over here. Defensiveness. Toughness is good, I guess. Let's see, how does that compare? Colonial. 29. Okay, so the colonials are pretty decent, to be fair. It looks like they're just light infantry. But they are slightly better. Let's see, do we have... Right, so we have the Alpine. Okay. I don't know how I feel about having the garrison in there. Defensiveness is 46. That's actually not bad, really, but that weight's not exactly great. Softness, okay. Well, we'll worry about that sort of stuff later on, in fact. Much too early for that. So what we need to do then is really decide how we're going to organize. Do we start with the army? Do we start with our technologies? How should we start here? Hey, Dinesh, good to have you, my friend. Yeah, I really like the order of battle system. I like this. I just like that. I think it just, I don't know, gives you something to do. How fast you plan to surrender? We've already surrendered, mate. To our heart's desire. Our heart's divine, you could say. Okay, so we could go, let's put this under prioritized production then. So we do obviously have a fleet under construction here. Cruiser submarines, very nice. Hey, doing that, Chrome? Good to have you, my friend. Okay. So let's take a look at what we have then. So we have access to rubber from Guantan. Fertile soil. Which, what does that do? Give us more manpower, perhaps. It's been a wee little bit of a while since I last played. Also, recruitment, okay. Unit is a good thing. Ah, yes, industrial zones. Okay, manganese and copper. Cool. Cool. Okay. How are we looking politics-wise? Yep. Okay. Out of interest, what puppets could we create? Tempting. Okay. Bunny's Gamelan. Do we want to replace any of these? We can change laws, in fact. The question comes down to which laws do we actually want to change. It has been a while since I last played, so it's going to take some time. And so obviously we do want to try and increase our... Well, step up the economy there to a degree, but then again, having cash is always a good thing, in fact. Draft, okay. And my least favourite part of Hardtime Freeze figured out how to structure it, or... I like that part, actually. Play ball. How you doing there, Richard? Good to have you again. Okay, so we have 1290 manpower. No, I probably want to have things just tick on by just so I can get these starts in events. But what we'll do then is we'll do the leader to begin with then. So we do have the economic boost. In fact, I'll do that first. Short term is IC at the expense of money, money at the expense of IC. Well, we do have a civilian economy, so I don't think cash is a problem. So I'm going to go for the short term. But then again, do I go with the short term? Let's see. Long term, investment will allow the possibility of a large scale infrastructure project to commence. So yeah, long term is obviously well worthwhile. Short is all good. Yeah, but we don't get that actual large scale project then. Might as well go for the long. Yeah, and then quit and play Hardtime 2. Yeah, that sounds like me. So, espionage, focus. Extra spies is always a good one, in my opinion. Though, what we need to do is actually... What is our unity right now? Our unity is trash. I think... I don't know, do we want to increase our unity? We could try and go for extra spies and try to increase the, like, belligerence of the German Reich. That one could be handy. Try and... I don't know, it's one of these of, like, it would... Well, actually, that would allow us to try and increase our laws, like, change our laws sooner rather than later. I think probably more spies. More spies is always a good thing. Well, that's true then, Jose. That's true. Reduce our neutrality. Okay, what do you guys reckon? I'm kind of leaning between national unity or the extra spies. I think the extra spies is handy in and of itself. Economic can be quite good. I mean, that little bit of the icy efficiency there is quite nice. Yeah. We do change up every now and then, really. But I am pretty much leaning to Unity or the extra spies. See what you guys in the chat say. Yeah, if it was more reliable, that'd be great. Okay, I'll go ahead and make a choice then. I think I will go the extra spies. It just gives us that then. We can bring Unity up. 0.25. What do we gain a day then? It's not a lot, is it really? But we can use spies to increase our own Unity, so I'm going to go for the extra spies there. Okay. Too late there, Chrome. Too late. Okay, we'll go for the leader backstory then. Okay. So let's see what we have here. And territorial pride's not too bad, in fact. Research time. Recruitment time. Unity. Espionage bonus. I didn't have veg. Good to have you, my friend. I'd pick Germany, but it's been so long since I've last played, I'd probably muck it up. I tell you, the territorial pride is intriguing, in fact. That could be quite handy. I suppose it's one of these things of we need to defeat the Germans, don't we, of course. I'm tempted by the territorial pride. Unity's all well and good, but I think we do have our leader for quite some time. I'm tempted. I am tempted by the territorial. I think that actually just aids us in fighting, in fact. Espionage bonus is not too bad either. But that does decrease our... yeah, national unity. Oh, bugger it. We'll make the mistakes this time around and we'll learn from those. I'm going to go for the actual territorial pride. I think I'm going to turn off revolts because they are just a pain in the arse. If I remember how. Right, okay. Leadership there. Leadership's quite good because obviously that allows you to do quite a lot there, but meh. Manpower is probably a biggest one. Money there. I think I will take the money. Right, manpower. Yeah, manpower. It's too hard to say no to that. Okay. Yep, manpower there. There we go. And that's it, that's the 14%. I remember saying this the last time I played as Germany, in fact. I remember saying the exact same things about, like, oh yes, 14% manpower, but it does make a difference. It really does make a difference. Okay, so military academy. Okay, I guess we'll do that. These I don't want to do yet. Mixed support brigade to start. Not yet. Not yet. Right, so the Bank for International Settlements. Let's have a look. Yeah, that one's cheap enough, really. Oh yeah, the classic. The classico. In my opinion, just go for, go for the one that lets you get more tanks on the field, my god. That unity does indeed need some work, indeed. Okay, at least can actually pick up a little bit of unity here from a London Naval Treaty. So that takes us up at 37. National Recruiting Policy. Over the ranks to everybody. Yeah, this is the guillotine. You know, I'm kinda tempted by this. It's only until 37. Those militia units I could potentially upgrade as well. But having that manpower boost is pretty nice. That starting experience is good as well. Don't get me wrong. All you do there then, Sean, is you just rivet the rivets. Right, I'm gonna go with this then. We'll go with the open recruiting. Yeah, open peacetime recruiting policy. Just let's go for that, really. Yeah, open the ranks to anybody, really. And applying gem now is rush for heavy tanks. Interesting. Right, so we'll go with that. Gives us about 40 additional manpower, which is nice, and that additional modifier is nice. Any special game plan? Oh, that's pretty interesting. Play Vichy all Free France. Intriguing. All I'm saying there, Sean, if you got a problem, you can put some rivets in it. It's a famous, famous phrase. I recruit African euros, so let's see. 2,500. It's quite expensive. It's a lot of IC loss. Not this time. Okay. I'm going to try and do the trades manually. This is going to be fun. So intelligence will start here then. And then go ham on Spain. I mean, that could be rather intriguing, really. That could be intriguing. As we'll do then is we'll focus on our own nation here to begin with. Okay. You can't rip it to rip it. All I'm saying is you haven't tried hard enough. Okay. Oh, it's 36, right. I have to double check what gear we're in, man. 29, yeah, that's a big one there. That needs to go to the top. Okay. Espionage doesn't have a requirement as of this moment in time. I can actually do with that officers. We actually do have an alright ratio for the time being. Right. Diplomacy can, I guess, bugger off, let the UK do that. Research. Okay. So we have 36 there. Supply production. Okay, that is pretty good. So we have, let's see. Agriculture needs to go up there as well. That manpower is important. Yeah, rush the industry tax, probably a good idea. That throughput's really important. We might go for heavy armor, in fact. That could be intriguing. Okay. Plague season. Actually, no, that one could be done later. A lot of these I can do later, in fairness. Interesting. Yeah, you got the industry for heavy, but the Germans have a better one. Not too surprising, really. But it could be quite interesting, actually, having our heavy tanks roll on into Moscow. Oops, I mean Berlin. I was watching the Waterloo film the other night, and I really love that part where Napoleon says, I made one mistake in my life, and it was not burning Berlin. I'm like, yep. That's quite amusing. Okay, so, black eyes. I guess hard. We'll go with hard. New day's dawning. Okay. Yeah, masochist, something like that. Right, so... There we go. You're all blue. Abada. Okay, just look for a little bit more territory then. So, yep, over here, okay. It's a thing, yes. God damn it. There we go. Probably a little bit more territory. Yep, that tiny little one there. Yeah, Heartfire gets a little bit weird, like... he always looks so strange to me. It's a little bit weird. Like, Brazil's kind of strange as well. I think I got them all. Yeah, the Japanese one's fun. That's a lot of fun. Okay, so what do I have here? Because I can get these out of here. And they can be reused. Okay. I can't even find them now. Where the bloody hell did they go? Oh well, they'll be in there anyway. There's the AA. Okay, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that one's fun. I remember watching Benjamin Magnus actually do that one. That was a lot of fun. I need to actually go ahead and send him a print. I'm going to send in a printout to Benjamin Magnus and THG soon enough, actually. Hey, BLeAcHACiD, good to have you, my friend. So that's on my to-do list this week. I've been trying to do that, but yeah, it doesn't go so well when the post office isn't actually open. Right, there we go. Okay. That's so it's a nightmare. I like that. That is rather amusing. Can't. I must have missed something over here. SimCity. What? Oh, right, yes, I see. Did I miss something here? Maybe. Right, we got these islands. Did I miss, like, Tahiti? Is Tahiti even in? Oh, okay. I love how Tahiti's huge. Tahiti looks like Atlantis, holy shit. I love that. The hell's that? Oh my god, island. I like it. That's actually superb. Yeah, I'm not good enough to play as the Germans. Really? Hey, doing that, Judy. Good to have you, my friend. Yeah, the desperate last atomic stand. Did I miss this one? I might have missed that one. No? Okay, for some reason I can't get that one. Right. Okay. How do I do the thing when I attach them all? How do we do the thing again? I forget I can do the thing. I can just do it like that, can't I? I guess, anyway. Yeah, how do you do the thing again? We like click it and it just attaches them all. I can't really remember how you do it now. Is it here? I can probably do it from here, to be fair. Is it attach all? Where's the attach all button? It's that bar on the left. Am I blind? I'm probably blind here. Spend the Imaginary. Right, theatre focus. Oh, theatre force is right. Where's that? Did that do it? Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Fantastic. Thank you very much for that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, cookie. Right. Okay, get your ass to Mars. Ah, no. Okay, they can march. It's probably the, actually, in fairness, I could get rid of the garrisons here. I might be able to move them then. No? Okay, maybe this hex? No? Oh, okay. They'll do fine. They'll do fine. Do I really need Velvet? Probably worthwhile having it just in case. Probably not. Yeah, that's true, that's true. That's a likely reason. Belgian plan. That's an interesting one. There's a good chunk of me that says, well, maybe we should invade Belgium first, but that's probably not part of neutrality. Okay. Yeah, that would be nice to have that industry there. Rather than it be wasted, really. Hey, didn't that 80? Right on time. Oh, it's a geographical expression, nothing more. Just like Italy. I have to do the same to Italy. God damn, there's a lot of actual aircraft. I wonder, is there an easier way there? Declare war on Afghanistan. Okay. God damn, how many is there? Okay, I'll just do it like that. That's probably easier. Okay, well, at least we have a decent sizable air force. I'm gonna have to try and get some decent fighters, though. That's gonna be the big thing there. Close air support's probably a good thing, but just fighters in general is probably gonna be required. Jesus Christ, how many is there? And the Navy's fine. That's the thing where we can rely upon. I've never actually tried that. I've never tried that sort of custom start. I don't even know how it works. We like, what is it where you can actually choose what you have? I've never tried that. Never ever tried it. So I have no idea how it works. I can imagine it works well with Germany. Oh, can I not rebase them? Oh god, I thought the game crashed them for a second. Right, better go down to the last one. Holy moly, that's a lot of aircraft. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll start our ritual of saving here. Oh, you tell me now there, Frank. You tell me now. No, I appreciate that. Okay, we'll start things off. Probably don't want to be going on that. Nether TT's tooltips dark star. That's cool. Right, okay, trade is... Oh, God, I'm gonna have to live with that noise, aren't I? Okay, well, let's see. What do we need? What do we produce? I can remember watching, like, a few YouTubers play that years ago, man. Good time. Was it Prussian Prince, and who else did I watch? Pixelated Apollo, was it? I think so. Russian shares for 10 million. Oh dear. Do I need metal? What we're going to do then is we're going to just go through things a little bit, and then I'm going to see what we actually need here. But if that does drive me insane, I probably will have automated on. Oh, also we do have these. So then how to have us in here? Nah. Strategic oh, there we go. I guess a normal China. Hard Japan so they don't get their asses kicked. Same for the Italians. Same for the Germans. Same for the Soviets. God, that's gonna be bad. National focus. Let's take a look then. As we do have the French army over here then. Soviets been over normal. Get down. Okay. Oh, that OP if you give them hard. Well, there we go. I should probably do the economy, shouldn't I? Yeah. Actually, no, if I do armor, then it spends the actual tank factories, doesn't it? Would you like to trade 0.76 energy? Yeah. Oh, God, I made such a mistake. Make everyone easy but Poland. Oh, God. Oh, well, there we go. Economy on research only. Jesus. Well, we'll take it. Scientific. I've never actually seen the scientific one. That's interesting. I'm gonna... that is tempting. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna try the scientific one. I've never done it before, actually. Right, go for a new one there. Yeah, we might as well have yours make trade bin, haven't we? I know you can do it manually, but yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. So what laws can we change here? Hey, didn't that Apollo potato? I don't know how. Oh, it's in French, isn't it? Doesn't mean I can actually read it still, but... Okay. Right, so we have basic training here. So minimal training, recruitment time, repair speed, basic training. I think probably just stay basic. I could go for specialist perhaps. Hey, doing that, Jamie? It's good to have you, my friend. Research center gives you random research points. Oh, that's interesting, man. Yeah, I can imagine that would be quite useful, in fact. Yeah, that makes sense there, Sean. Let's see. He likes SunYan fighting oil. That does sound really quite nice. Oh! I actually do have some 6mm Napoleonic French on their way, actually. I ordered a division's worth from Adler 6mm miniatures. I'm looking forward to that. I got the division add-on as well. I'm going to go for the 1807 to 1814 range that they have there. I want to do some of the, like, revolutionary, then the Italian campaign, and then just go for it all, really. Looking forward to that. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Okay, but nobody gives a shit about my other hobbies. Okay, let's take a look at this. Take a look at this. Right, so we do have supply consumption, which is always a good one, in fact. Yeah, so he's not doing us any good right now. Supply consumption is pretty good. Declare war on America. That's great. Okay, so let's take a look over here then. So we do have ruling party support there. Marco Antonio did it. He's so good. He's so good. Yeah, sure, we'll take a look at those shortly then, Apollo. National... Oof. He seems to be the better one there. I see he's not actually hurting our unity as well. He's good and all, but it doesn't really do anything for us. This actually does something for us, that 2.5. Construction practical today is not too bad either, so I guess we'll go for that. Cato can change the head of state. It's amazing. Yeah, I think we should probably get rid of these fellows that are actually hurting our national unity. That sounds rather illiberal. Consider good during wartime. Ruling party support's not too bad. Lots of militia. Oh dear. Threat impact. Consumer goods during peacetime. That's a lot of money though. Yeah, no, I agree, man. Leadership modifier. I guess we can kind of leave that one. I don't need too much there. So we do have money there. I've not played I've not played Hearts-of-Iron 4 for a while, actually. I play for the mods, really. Goddamn sure. Right, leadership modifier, research, money, yeah. He does hurt our manpower, which is not a good thing. As we go for you, resources is okay, ruling party support's nice. Minister of Security. Oosh. Yeah, I'll probably end up going back to Darkest Hour. I play more Hearts-of-Iron 3, it's just, I wish it was more reliable. Like, just more stable. Well, had a greater stability, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and check those decisions shortly then. Okay, it feels like there's always a lot of setup before you actually get going into this, which makes sense. Right. He's hurt international unity here, which is not great. Leadership, okay. Espionage. That's not too bad at all, actually. I do like that espionage. They seem to be pretty much all the same, in fact. Silent lawyer, Prince of Terror. Compassionate gentleman. Well, it's between the silent lawyers here, so we'll go with silent lawyer. Okay. Well, that looks alright then. We'll check our decisions here then. I think we've got them all so far, so I'll have to start moving forward here slightly. Alright, I see there. I'm not seeing anything, I think we've got them all. Okay, so... God. Railways, okay. Does it really make that much of a difference? Because, I don't know. I don't think it makes much of a difference here. Right. Yeah, the revolts are nasty. Which tech do you want me to look at? Right, okay. Which one is it under here? I was in the armor. Is it in armor 1 or 2? Alright. I believe casting is what you want if you plan spamming tanks. Okay. Go on diesel. Yeah, it's hard to argue with having more planes, really. I mean, true, it's a quality versus quantity thing, but then sometimes, as stated, quality is a quality all of its own, really. No, it's not so true. Maybe heavy aircraft then. I think we'll go with heavy diesel welded then. No, bugger the revolt. It's just not worth it. Not Richelieu. I guess. Okay. Right, now the question comes down to what do we do with regard to production. Let's see. Let's take things on by. Spam infantry to get good tanks. Not a bad idea, really, isn't it? Righto. Yeah, anti-tank. Isn't heavy AA a good way to go? It's been a while. Well, we'll focus on the industry to begin with then. Heavy armor forging. It's a little bit ahead of time, but I'm going to go for that. I would like to be able to build more air bases, in fact. I'm going to leave a lot of the actual unit technologies. I'll get the actual infantry up to standard. Yeah, that's true. Right, I'm going to need the rest actually in here. For the time being, anyway. How can we get Belgium to not be attacked? Well, I suppose this is it, really. We could deploy forces over here in these provinces. I've got hills there, hills. The hills aren't too bad. It would be probably a better idea to actually just hold against the river, really. But even then, that's not exactly ideal. What I can do then is I can give an allied objective over here. And just see if they actually send any forces, to be honest. Yeah, I have to take control of them. Right, specialist train. Well, look at that. Okay. I'm gonna put no. Okay. So I'd love to get rid of all the actual core commands, but the issue is they actually do have attachments. So what we are going to do here then is I shall take all the cores. This is a fun part. Let's try and rationalize things, really. I imagine a lot of them aren't going to be required. But they are still handy. The core commands I'm not using, I'll probably use later on, really. No point creating new ones. If I don't need to. Okay. Because we do have a motorized one I just saw there at the end. Let's move you down there. Okay. Oh, I missed a core command. There we go. Missed another one there. Goddamn. Ah, God, I missed a few, haven't I? Oh, well. I'll be okay. Obviously, the naval one, you can guess the usage of that one. That's interesting regarding Austria. There we go. How you doing there, ECA? Good to have you, my friend. Right, let's try and organize this then. We do have a decent amount of infantry divisions. It looks like there's a couple of motorized divisions, but motorized could really be a pretty nebulous term. A couple of cavalry is good. And the garrisons are going to be quite handy, actually. That's an interesting one. I don't know why that one stands out different. It looks like it's just... okay, so it's a regiment. 2 regiments, it seems. It's listed as divisions, though. Interesting. Take it anyway. What are these? Colonial infantry? Okay. Not that they're bad. Don't get me wrong. I like how they have their custom icons there. That's nice. Okay, have that move out. Yeah, cavalry does have uses though. Miss one, as per usual. That's an interesting looking division there. Quite a few cavalry divisions there. Okay. I see the garrisons are going to be something we can go through and loot for their, like, attachments. Because they usually have quite a few. Like, they've got some numbers there. Okay, there we go. Oh, missed an infantry division. So we have got a good few motorized then. Okay. That one's different. 3 dots there. Hmm. They sure take their time to move. Oh, that's not ideal. How we getting on, actually? Hmm. Okay. Are you an infantry division as well? Actually, I need to double check that. So, okay, so they're actually... Oh, okay, interesting. So this is elite infantry, it seems. Yeah, specialized light infantry. Light infantry, sorry. I'll put you to one side. Right, there we go. Real. Hmm. So I do like these larger ones. Like that heavy artillery is going to be quite nice. What I probably need is our heavy artillery. There's going to be a lot that we can take from these units, really. I'm looking forward to actually finding them. That one's going to be another day. There's a lot in there. Ooh, nice. We have some twins. Nice. Interceptors. Okay. I've got some interesting models there. 1s and 2s. Yeah, the heavy artillery does look quite nice. Is it the piercing attack? Oh, fort attack. Yeah, that's interesting there. Fort attack, river defense, 135. How does that compare? Yeah, you can see it's significantly better than the normal artillery. So what we'll do then is we'll have the heavy artillery given to, I'm going to say to the units that will be actually fighting on the front lines. We can tell the allies to send forces, whether they do or not is going to be number one. Ah, the Lindholm. Ooh, railway artillery. Let's look at this bad boy. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. That is a lot of fortress attack there. Not very great to the amphibious. I can't imagine why. Urban attack's very good. Yeah, that sort of thing does come in handy there. Fort attack and fort defense. Doesn't look like it does anything else, but that could be very handy. Keep you in my back pocket. Yeah, the garrison don't need heavy artillery. It's just things like this actually saves us having to produce it for other units, really. And that's a lot of infantry there. I might have to come back for them. That's like a rather surprising one, because we could potentially just upgrade that unit there, and that could be like an actual division pretty much. Well, not a full one, but not too far off. And they do have the numbers, which is handy. So there's 9 units of heavy artillery. Yeah, these motorcycle reconnaissance units and etc. like that I will be coming back for. It looks like we only have one instance of railway artillery. Yes, we do. Interesting. And that's going to be something that we'll have to figure out how to use then. I'm sure we can manage it. I'm sure we'll find a way. Okay, now it looks like it all. God damn it. Yeah, that's true. Ah, fuck's sake. Right, move that all there. Okay, so we do have some nice things here. This railway artillery is rather intriguing. Yeah, French general and a fortress buster. Jeez. Yeah, so another 15% fort attack. That's going to be quite handy, actually. And we do see that there are some German fortifications here on the border. Whether that actually be any use to us or not is another question. But it's something that we could use. It's something we could use. Oil with Venezuela. Sure. Why not? In fairness, we don't need to worry about resources that much. Luckily, we are aligned with the Allies, so we'll not really have... And the beauty is we can still have trade. International trade, that's a good thing. Okay. God, the thing is as well, I could, if I was really anal, sometimes I might be really anal. But that might be something I do like off camera, to be honest. And go through all of these. It's like really sort them out. Like the question is, do you want your cores to actually have these units? And it's like, yeah, they come in handy. They can be used. They can still be used like combat units. The question is though, do you really want to do that? Because you could just give those units to an actual division, really. Like, we could probably form some divisions and actually give them all their support that they'll need from that. And there's infantry regiments in the garrisons I could use as well to potentially build up divisions. If we take a look at the actual division makeup, you can see that we do have an infantry regiment. You can see quality of infantry does actually vary. Yeah, quality across the board does vary. Specialised light infantry there. Interesting. And those are going to be quite interesting. I'm going to try and... we could actually take the like specialised light infantry, sorry. I only have the one there. Okay. There's some heavy artillery in there. Did I get some garrison units in here? It said as if there is garrison units in there. How bizarre. I don't know, there must be garrison units that is attached to some of these. Okay. So let's see then. So we do have colonial light infantry. Yeah, so if we take a look at this then. Soft attack, hard attack. Force attack 60. 45, 5. How does that compare to traditional infantry? Okay. What we could potentially do then is, because we actually do have them, and they're actually pretty good at defending as well. Interesting that specialized light infantry. They probably don't have a staying power. But that 4 defense there, 50%, how does that compare? Oh, yes, I can move it nice. And that's really nice there. And let's see. 1550. And defensiveness. 3849. Oh, sorry, 43. Toughness. 32. Softness. Yeah, so in general it's a better unit, but I don't imagine you can really... Can we even produce those? You can. How much do they cost? $5.54. They probably have worse stats somewhere. Right. One would imagine, but I can't seem to find it right now. I suppose the difference is the fact that the infantry regiment does have another 3,000 men there. It's a special limited. Oh, right, so it'd be limited, you say. Okay. Well, that's interesting then. So at least we can actually form a true specialized division, perhaps. What we could do then, really, is that I could even give them, like, the railway artillery. We could use that potentially, even potentially like have it as, I don't know if the railway artillery is, does it have defense? Because we could use that as like one really, like one special defensive division really. Oh, it actually decreases defensiveness, it seems. 4 defense is 60. Sorry, 70. Yeah, but you help with like all other things as well, like river defense. 4 defense, okay. So they're good for attacking, but they're not terribly good for defending. But that could be useful. I mean, we could use it to try and knock out forts, especially quickly, really. Whether that's actually of any use, but we could use a rest and actually have them hold on. It's an intriguing one, really. It is an intriguing one. Having that in our back pocket is nice. It could come in handy. It might allow us potentially, like, break some of their fortifications. Possibly. What do you guys reckon then? What do you think we could do with the heavy artillery? Yeah, it seems like heavy artillery is better all around. How do I do the thing where you unassign everybody? Right, somebody tell me. How do I get everybody out of their positions here? I forgot how you do it. Can you do it? I can't remember if you can do it. I feel like I could do it. Yeah, the IC course. Oh, there we go. Unassign all. That's what I wanted to do there. Okay, okay. There are some special ones in here. Seems it's just you, so we'll have you move it that way. Ooh, heavy AA. Very nice, very nice. Okay, okay. Nothing's move. Right, there we go. Save it again just in case. Yeah, no, right. But how much manpower are we gaining here? I mean, that's quite nice, huh? So to not use anything right now. We're gaining 20.6. That's a lot of manpower there. And I'm going on hard difficulty, which doesn't help me out either. Maybe not the best idea. Maybe not the best. But we'll need that. Okay, let's take a look over here then. So, get rid of you, put you in there. Okay. There we go. Medium artillery. Yeah, I know, right? Take that crap out. Do I get any combined arms bonus for having different types of artillery? Hmm. I'm gonna make that one division my poster child. They shall be terrible in their wrath. Those trucks are gonna come out there. Like, they don't need trucks. They really don't need trucks. Production screen. Yeah. Oh well. And we have an army. We have a decent army. Can make use of that. Make a run. Oh, good idea. Good idea, actually. I can't produce heavy artillery. Doesn't seem so. Okay. Medium armor design is not exactly ideal. Okay, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we do have our special division. Okay. Yeah, so we do have 2 regiments there of heavy artillery. We have a motorcycle reconnaissance attachment, the French truck transports, 2 specialized light infantry regiments there. Interesting. So, that one could be quite an interesting one. They, I'd imagine, probably want to have them, like, I don't know, maybe, like, have them out in Liege, or potentially, like, have them on the border, like Baston, or just something like this, really. What's Luxembourg? Forest. Yeah, somewhere where we could actually try and use it for them. Maybe try to rush for the 8th. Yeah, that's a good idea, in fact. We do have a lot of manpower, so that could be quite a good idea. But alas, we are going to call it here for tonight. Otherwise, I will end up easily spending another 4 hours on this, because I know what I'm like. We do have an initial setup. If people do have any tips, it's a good time for them to actually go ahead and suggest them as well, as we've not progressed too far. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. It was just an off-the-cuff stream. Might carry on. Depends on what people want to do, really. Now, after taking a look at my analytics, I can see that 80% of my views are from people who are not subscribed. So if that's one of you people, please do consider subscribing. I hate to ask, but it really does help the channel grow. Until next time, thank you for watching. See you next time, my friend. Goodbye for now. See you all in the future. Thank you all to my patrons. See you soon. Da, Hika, Banzai. Au revoir.